All right, everyone. Welcome to Dumbbell Strength. My name is Ken Hearn. I'm going to be taking you through that dumbbell strength today. Today we're going to need some heavies, some mediums, some lightweights. If you only have one set, that is okay. You can increase reps or decrease reps based on how you feel. Okay, today we're going to be doing a little 4x4s today. So we'll go 4 sets of 10 reps of each exercise and kind of work through that that type of program. So hopefully we get 2 rounds of 4 8 exercises in. If we have some bonus time, we may do a quick set of 4, or we may do some core. If not, we'll get through the best we can, and we'll have a little fun doing it. All right, very good. So in order to get started, we got to first warm the body up. So let's go ahead, get into that position. Let's get that body ready to go and get it ready to take on some resistance through dumbbells. 3, 2, and 1. Let's reach to the toes in that Y sit, and up we go. Reach, sit in, and Y stand. Good. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Last one here. And 8. Very good. We're going to go lateral lunges, just stepping side to side here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Just step inside. And the other side. Opening up all those hip flexors. Opening up any tight muscles we may have in the quads, hamstring area. Getting that body ready for work. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and do some arm circles here. Forward. Good. And then backwards. Excellent. If you need balance on this one, we're going to be doing the inverted hamstring. I have this windowsill here. We're just going to be lifting that leg back down. Lifting. You can even add a reach. Like to use balance because I want to put more emphasis on the actual inverted hamstring and less on the balance here. This is a warm-up movement, not a balance exercise. And let's switch it up. Good job. And excellent job. Shake that body out. Let's go ahead and get us some jumping jacks. Remember, if you can't do the full jumping jacks, we can do half jacks. If not, big breath in. Exhale. Let's go. Good. Nothing major on these. You could do bigger jumping jacks. I like to just do the smaller ones, but you can do that big, straight arm, straight leg jumping jack if you need to. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Take a deep breath. Exhale. That one was for me, not you, but it's good still, right? All right, so we're going to start on the ground today. We're going to start with that chest press today. Remember, we got 10 reps, so if you need to go a little heavier, you can. If you don't have that heavier dumbbell, go to 12 or 15 reps. Just catch up to us when you can. I try to add in enough breaks and movements that if you're a little behind because you're trying a little extra reps, you'll be fine. So we'll start with that chest press. We're going to flip right over to the row. We're going to do 10 rows on each arm. All right, then we're going to come up. We have a squat to press, and then we are going to finish back on the ground with a pullover crunch. So we're going to kind of go doing one of those. So a lot of groundwork for the first round. That is okay. If you have if you actually have a bench, you could use that as well for a lot of these. If not, we'll go ahead and get into our ground position. Remember, with the presses, we are always looking for safety first. Start with them on the quads. Start with them on the thighs. We get into position. We lower back, keep it over the chest. Once our neck, shoulders are all supported, we can get those dumbbells over the chest. We're going to keep them over the chest 10 good presses. Let's go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and number 10. Very good. We're going to go ahead and let those go down. Probably could use a very similar weight for your rows. It's 10 on each arm. Remember, with the rows, we're coming from this position, tightening the tummy. We're pulling straight up to the side of the body, back down. Head stays down for this one. Let's get a good 10 in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 8, 9, 10. Put those down. Switch side. You'll notice I do like to use the other dumbbell as a level. That way I'm not reaching a little lower. Able to keep my back flat. 8, 9, 10. Excellent, excellent job. Let's go ahead and come up for that squat to press. Maybe a little heavier here, as we talked about. No, we just have 10. Now we got a lot more reps, or sometimes the same amount of reps because we added that set. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2. I should have mentioned the goblet. 3. Hopefully you followed along just fine. 4. Staying tall. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent, excellent. We got that pullover crunch. So we're back down with that dumbbell. Remember, we're taking it overhead with that pullover, and there's 3 different ways we can do it. We can do it with just the pullover. We can add the single leg crunch. We can add double leg crunch. Up to you. We got 10 of them. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Six, 7, 9, and number 10. Excellent, excellent job. Right up next, we get to go back into that chest press. We're in our circuit now. Less rest, a little more work. Here we go. Three, 4, 6, 9, and number 10. Excellent job. We're going to roll it right over. Get into our good rows here. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 10. Switch it up. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, excellent job, everybody. All right, let's go ahead. Come up. We're going to grab that one dumbbell for our squat to presses, our goblet squat to presses. Goblet just being the way we're holding that dumbbell. You can hold it like this. This is fine as well. And let that camera catch me. Maybe, kind of, sort of. All right, I guess we'll get going. All right, so goblet squat. however you prefer. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. There it goes. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, excellent job. We're back on the ground for our next pull over crunch to finish off our second round of our 4x4, which is 4 exercises, 4 rounds, 10 reps each time. Here we go. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Really important that we keep those arms kind of fixed, right? That's what we're looking for, is that fixed arm coming over. This is working our lats. This is a pull over. We call it a super pull over if we're not doing the crunch. Super pull over is activating the lats and the rear deltoids to move with the weight. All right. Let's set right up into our heavy ones. We're on round 3, folks. 4x4s with 10 reps. Going by quick. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lay it back. Find it. Over the chest, remember. I got 10 there. Let those down. See if I can find my... Oh, no, wrong. I was almost going to go right back to the last one. All right, so we got rows next. Wishful thinking. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's row it out. And there's 10. Let's switch it up. Excellent job. All right. We've got our squat to press coming up next. Just a little wipe of the brow here. All right. Find that weight. What are you comfortable with? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep that breathing well. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That takes us to the last exercise of our third round of our first 4x4. Find that weight. 3, 2, and here we go. Lock those. 5. Hate to use the word lock, but find that fixed position. 8, 9, and number 10. Very, very good. All right, folks, let's come bring it up. We got one more time through. Last set of 10 for all 4 exercises. Gonna end up with our 40 reps for each one, putting a little space in between each one. Big breath. Inhale, exhale. Over the chest, here we go. And there's 10 there. Let's go ahead and leave those there. Flip it over for rows. Very, very good. Rows are up in 3, 2, 1. Let's pull. Nine, 10. Remember with that row, keep that head down. I know you want to sometimes look at your form or look at how I'm doing it compared to you, but once you're comfortable with that, really try to keep your head down because the head up and rowing puts a lot of strain on that cervical area. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And number 10. Excellent, excellent job on these folks. Put these out of the way. We got our squat to press. Our last one of this circuit. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And number 10. Very good. We're going down to the ground to finish off this first 4x4. Very good. Find your weight. Fix those arms. Take a breath. Here we go. My last one here, and number 10. Very good. Go ahead and get that well-deserved drink. Little breather. We're going to jump into the next 4. I'm going to grab it and this little breather, and then I'll start filling you in on the next set. All right. You can continue to take that little bit of a breather. You got about 45 seconds here. Next one we're going to do. We're a little upper body heavy there, a little strength heavy in the down on the ground. So we're going to go into the lower body a little bit more here. First one's going to be, we love the lunges. Love lunges. But we're going to combo it. We're going to do a reverse lunge, and we're going to do that bicep curl. We've done this in the past, but it's basically stepping back when we're down here. We're going into that curl. All right, we're looking for 10 all together on that one. All right, we're going to combo the upright row with a lateral lunge. We did the lateral lunge in the warm-up, but remember, we're stepping. I usually like to use the mat or find a line so that you can see right here, I'm off. That should be straight across. Now, if I'm on that line, I see that straight across, both toes are forward. Now I just act like there's a chair right behind that I'm sitting into. All right, if I have dumbbells, I keep them here. Then at the end, I step back, I pull right to here. I don't need to get up to here because that just bends at the wrist. Just to here, back down, then I'm hitting the other side. Up, back down, same thing. Again, we're alternating because we've got the rows in there, combo exercises. Gets us to add that a little bit more. Then we'll go into another leg. We're going to finish with an arm exercise. I was getting ahead of myself, but we'll go into another leg. Now this one is going to be more back of the legs. So we're going to have the dumbbells here. Call this a Romanian deadlift or a deadlift. What we're going to do is we're going to kick the butt back. The arms will go straight. They're only going to go to about knee or shin level. It just depends on where that ends for you, your length of arms, all that stuff. But start with the dumbbells on the thighs, push the butt back, let them get to here, and then squeeze to come up. That's going to be our deadlift. Then we'll finish a little lighter weights, but it's going to be the triple crush combo. We've done this in the past too. We're going to add another curl. another press, tricep press, then they come down. That's our last 10. All right, so that's what we're looking for. Weights can be adjusted based on the 10 reps. It is 4 sets. So overall, you're still getting in those 40 reps. So look at that as all the possibilities. Well, the first one up is the fun one. Those reverse lunges with a bicep curl. Now, you're not a lunge person? All right, I got a couple things for you. First one you could do instead of that lunge is a step back and curl. Or third thing you can do, this is balance based right here, but lift the leg, curl, back down. You have to keep that leg up though while you curl. All right, that's if the knees don't love the lunge forward or backward. The other thing you could do is do a step up. So instead of just lifting the leg up, if you have a bench or a box that you can step up onto, you could do that step up, then curl, then back down. A couple of modifications there for you. All right, big breath. Start of our second 4x4. Here we go. Drop into that reverse lunge. Curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Putting a lot of quad and hamstring work here. 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Switch the weights if you need to. If you don't, just going to clear this area for myself. Big ones out of here for a minute. I'm going to use the mat as a line, just so my feet stay in line. This is a little heavy. Just feeling them. All right, here we go. Side to side. So step over, bring the weights with you, pull them straight up to the top of the chest. Next one, there's 2 already. 3, set that butt deep. 4, when you sit, like you're trying to sit back on a chair. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, excellent job. I'm going to get a little heavier weight for these Romanian deadlifts because we're just working at the hip. Want to make sure we have a heavy enough weight. Remember with these, big breath in, tighten the tummy, squeeze the glutes, let the dumbbells follow, flat back, and squeeze them up. 1, 2, keep those eyes forward for me. 3, avoid letting those weights get too far from your thighs and your knees. 4, they stay right in front of me. 5, just show you that side. You see the weights don't go too far from me. 6, they stay right attached. 7, I feel it all in the back of my legs. 8, 9, last one, and 10. The minute you start feeling that lower back, that means we're letting the weights take us. Core or the hamstrings have given out, and now we gotten ourselves in trouble for that. Okay, triple crush combo. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Curl, press, down, tricep press all the way down. Curl, press. And if you want to mix up the curl, go with more of a hammer curl that's straight on. That's fine here since we had the other curl. Whatever you're comfortable with. I believe this is 4. Try to keep those elbows together on that tricep. 5. Go back a little bit so you can see the whole thing. 6. 7. 8. 9. And number 10. think I hit my, all right, I think we're back now. I think I hit my earbud with my arm and shut the music off, or maybe even myself off there for a second. Okay, looks like everything's okay. Back to our reverse lunge with a curl. Catch that breath if you need to. If not, it's go time. Round 2. Second set. 2. Find that balance. 3. 4. 5. Eyes should be straight ahead. 6. 7. 8. Make sure we're curling when we get down there. 9. And number 10. Excellent, excellent work. Lateral lunges with a high upright row. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent, excellent work on that. Let's do those deadlifts. I'm gonna go a little lighter. Felt like towards the end, I was given a little too much weight to that. So make sure you have the correct weight for you. Take a breath, and here we go. 1, dumbbells stay close to the thighs. 2, slight bend in the knees. 3, 4, squeeze the butt up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good breathing always helps. 9, last one. And number 10. Excellent, excellent job. All right. Next up, triple crush combo. Chasing my weights around here. Also chasing a little sweat off the brow. All right, here we go. Triple crush. I'll start back here so they can see the whole thing. 3, 2, and curl, press, drop in, elbows tight, press. 1, 2, 3, 4, tired arms. 5, we worked the arms pretty well today. 6, a lot of combos. 7, 8, 9, and number 10. Very good. Second round done. We have our reverse lunges to curl. Getting those arms a little stronger, getting that body a little stronger. Remember, with strength training, some folks think that they start doing strength training and they swell up. Oh, I don't do strength training very well because I get all thick and big. Most of that's water. Your body will adjust to that. Just got to make it through the first 2 or 3 weeks. Let that water, the water is your body's production of extra water molecules, because that's part of the product that's needed for the energy process while we're using that ADP or that energy. The glucose, water gives us that that CO2 byproduct. But in the mitochondria, they're asking for a lot more water. That's our powerhouse, right? So we add more water to the body. Once our body adjusts to the strength, Once our body starts adjusting to the tensile strength and adding more molecules in the fibers, then that water subsides. Then we see our true strength, okay? Just something to think about. All right, 3, 2, and 1, let's get it back. I just hear that a lot and just wanted to cut that myth out that it takes quite a while to actually put on a good amount of muscle, especially women. Men have a little bit more testosterone in the system. I believe this is 8, 9, and 10. Doesn't mean you can't. Just saying, don't be afraid that you're, building too much muscle too fast. All right, laterals. All part of the body system. 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1. But mixing up like we've been doing. 2, 3x3s, 4x4s. High reps. All ways of confusing the body and making the body adapt to make us yet stronger, but even more important, more metabolically active. 2 more now. I think it may have been early. I'm going to go 2 more. I apologize. I got so big on my metabolically active kick. Okay. Romanian deadlifts, RDLs, as I'd say. I'm going to use these. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Keep them close to the thighs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and number 10. Excellent, excellent job. We got the triple crunch combo. All right, here we go. Curls. 3, 2, 1. Press, drop. This will finish up our 3rd round. 1 to go. 2, 3, 4. Excellent job, everybody. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last but not least is the 10th one. Very good. We've got 1 more set to go. Wipe that face real quick again. So I'll give you 1 more tidbit on metabolically active while we get ready for this one. What we mean by that is the body is metabolizing all the food, all the energy, much more efficient. When we are more metabolically active, we can have more off days or rest days and still be burning calories, still be upping our basal metabolic rate, which is how much food we can eat to survive on a normal day. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's drop in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one here of this last 4x4, and 10. Very, very good. Let me put that off to the side. We got some laterals coming up. 3, 2, 1. Pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one here, and 10. Very good. Let's get those last set of deadlifts in. With the deadlifts, they're supposed to work the hips, glutes, and hamstrings, not the lower back. So if you feel the lower back, two things. Either form's bad, you're doing this, or going too low, or the weight's too heavy. So adjust so you only feel glutes down to the hamstring. Here we go. 1, 2. Now, if you started feeling your lower back, 3 in that first set, sometimes it's hard. 4 to reset it. 5. So then try without weight. 6 for that second set. 7 if you ever do these on your own. 8, because that'll help reset the glutes and back. 9, flat back, sit the butt out, and 10. Very good. All right, folks, you know the last one. Triple crush combo. We got these. Big breath. Here we go. Curl, press, drop. 1, 2. Try to keep those elbows tight. Notice mine got a little apart. There we go. That's tighter. 2 or 3, I mean. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and number 10. Excellent, excellent job. Let's go ahead and get this body stretched out. First, finish this up. We're going to do a little Y squat, Y stand, how we started. This will open up the body again. Any tight muscles can get loosened up, so reach up nice and high. Reach to the floor, sit, and up we go. A little slower than the start. Reach, a little hold, sit, up we go. Squeeze the shoulders back. Reach, a little hold. Let's hold a little longer. Then sit, up we go. Now we're going to hold 10 seconds each. Let's hold for 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Little sit for 10. Keep that head down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the hands up. Hold for 10. Squeeze those shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring that arm across. Stretch out those triceps, biceps. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and switch it. 2, 1. Let's go ahead. Grab the hands from behind. If you can't, just pull them behind. Want to really open up those shoulders. Those feel tight. Those feel like they got worked. They did. We did a lot of work with them. Upright rows especially. Those are working those anterior deltoids as well as the lateral deltoids a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out. Just lifting up, and I just want you to go over. Let's get the oblique section. 3, 2, 1. Don't need to go as long on these. Just trying to get those going. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's go ahead. Coming down. Let's go forward so we can stretch hip flexor down to quads. So you start here, and you just stretch forward so that you feel it. And if you don't feel enough, you can push that foot further. 2, And 1. Let's go ahead and sit back on that foot now. Get that hamstring. So if you need balance, usually I find put one hand to the side. Coming through is a good way. Good hold. 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Let's switch it up. So foot down and then push forward. Good. Really getting that hip flexor a little bit more than the quad, but the quad is getting some stretch too. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and pull it back. Three, 2, and 1. We're going to go ahead and come up. Go ahead and come into that side. Put a little bit more emphasis on the stretching today. 4x4 is usually a lot of work. A little heavier weights. Want to make sure we're stretching those muscles out pretty good. Let's switch it up. We'll continue to adapt and we'll continue to change routines as we go through, whether they are higher reps, whether they are time circuits, whether they are 3x3s, 4x4s. 5x5s, we have done them, but a little tougher to do them with dumbbells. 5x5s usually a little bit more plate weighted, really, really heavy weights with a spotter. So we'll probably stick with the 3x3s, the 4x4s, and then some high reps, some timed reps. Those kind of things change that metabolic structure. That's what we're looking for. Great, great job today. Take any extra time you can to stretch, whatever else you need. You did really good today. Finished another round of dumbbell strength training. I applaud you. I thank you. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks, everybody. Happy Dumbbell Strength Day.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Thank you. I'm loving all these the reactions that fly on the screen now. Second time today. Excellent, excellent. I'm gonna do rockets just to end us for us. Take off, take off. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.